I hope, at least if you're a customer of British food, you're aware of this logo, because this is the logo we're promised is going to make a difference when people are shopping. So it's Red Tractor Farm Assurance. So I'm going to go down and I'm going to go in with Tesco's undercover. Well, not really undercover, but I'm going to take this. I'm not going to tell them I'm coming. I'm going to look and see where the Farm Assurance badges are on the food down there. Oh, here I am, outside Tesco's, had a shower, dropped jacket football. Oh, do you know what? I was driving down, that new Beatles song Now and Then came on the radio. Do you know what? It's really funny. You know I'm a massive Beatles fan, obviously mentioned it a few times. And when I first heard that song, the new Beatles song, I thought, yeah, it's okay. It's good to have a Beatles song, but I didn't think it was that great. And then the more I've listened to it and heard the nuances in it and kind of got the vibe of it, the more I really love it. And it kind of is a bit of an emotional song, actually, purely because it's sort of now and then, and it's almost like a closure to the end of an era with the Beatles. And of course 2 of them are dead, and then the last 2 are pretty old. I don't know, it's got me more than I thought it would. Anyway, I'm obviously biased, I'm a Beatles fan, but I think it's cracking. Right, we're going to go into Tesco's. I said I'm going to have to be a bit careful what I film in here, I think. Not because I'm doing anything bad, but I don't want to flag up and then someone say, what are you doing in here? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the meat first, I think, and then I'll try and get round to sort of fresh veg maybe, and the cheeses and things like that, because I think that's where the red flag, the Farm Assurance logo would be. I think the trouble is on processed food, it could contain, I'm just guessing here because I've never really looked at it like this before, on the things like processed food, like if say you make a cake, now it could have farm assured ingredients in it, but the problem is I'm guessing they probably couldn't have put a Farm Assurance logo on there because not everything in there would necessarily be farm assured. If you say imported things from abroad and you got cherries in a cherry cake, they might not be farm assured. So if you put the label in there, you didn't have to have a disclaimer saying this bit is, this bit isn't. So I don't expect to see that on processed food. But I think raw ingredients like fruit and veg and meat and things like that, and cheese and stuff, which are pretty well no additives, should have Farm Assurance on them, shouldn't they, if they're British? So we're going to see. I'm not sure what I'm going to see really. I'm a farmer. I'm farm assured. My milk goes out to a processor. It then gets back in the supermarket. I'm pretty confident the milk is always going to have Farm Assurance on it because I don't think there's any other way you can sell it, unless you sell direct to the public, and then that's up to you, isn't it? But I'm pretty sure most of the other stuff will be. Right, let's go and have a look. Thornbury Tesco's, here we go. We're in meat and fish here. So we've got, looking over here, right, so we got, I'm just randomly picking stuff. So we've got a big sign of a Union Jack, that Farm Assurance logo on there. Mince, okay, so we've got steak mince, British, there. Union Jack on there, that looks all farm assured there. That one's not got farm assured on it, so this is interesting. Okay, let's have a look. That's 15% steak mince. This is 5% steak mince. No Union Jack because it's Irish, so no Farm Assurance on there. Okay, now the thing you can see there is the packaging is all pretty similar. It's all Irish, that one. Ooh, it's all popped forward. The British one does have a Union Jack on it, which makes it more easy to see. Let's have a look along here. What else have we got? We've got pork. All Union Jack flagged up. Farm Assurance there. That's good to see. This one, even that one, Farm Assured. Diced British pork. The interesting thing is the Union Jack logo is bigger than the Farm Assurance logo. You'd think it would be the other way round, wouldn't you? No. Oh look, so there we go. That's Danish. No Farm Assurance on there, no nothing. British pork chops. British pork chops there, Farm Assured. Danish. Let's have a look over at the bacon. So first sign is I can see that one there. So there we go. Let me have a look. So what we got here? We got back bacon here. That's back bacon, not Farm Assured. I guess that's possibly Danish. Got GB on it though. What does that say? I can't see. Packed in the UK. So that's obviously not British bacon, no Farm Assurance. Now I think if you were coming down here, not easy to, if you're busy picking up, not particularly easy to distinguish between those two. There is a Farm Assurance logo there, British flag there, very small though, aren't they? And next to it actually, look at this, 10 unsmoked baked back bacon rashers, 10 unsmoked. That's the foreign one with no Farm Assurance on it. That's the right next to each other. You're not going to be able to, if you're busy picking up, you're going to grab that, you're not going to necessarily notice the difference. So pork there, not Farm Assured, look, not Farm Assured there, none of that, no sign of any Farm Assurance on that one. Gammon steak, probably Danish, put that back. That one there, look, the sausages, British pork. Oh, there's on the back, Farm Assured. So there is some, I'm just randomly doing this. The Jolly Hog, British wrapper, where's, oh, it's got an RSPCA on it. Not Farm Assured though. British Wiltshire Cured. Where's the Farm Assurance? There it is. Okay, so we have got some Farm Assurance. This music's annoying. Not Farm Assured. Not Farm Assured. Doesn't say British, doesn't say where it's from. Let me have a look on the back of here. Packed in the UK. So packed in the UK, not Farm Assured. So quite a lot of that is not Farm Assured. Right, let me go around and look at, I've got beef here. That's all pretty, should be pretty well Farm Assured. Although is that one, where's the farm? Oh, it's tucked away there. Steaks, Farm Assured. So take British rump steak, Farm Assured. The Farm Assured label is pretty small. I would say that that's probably because if they're selling stuff that's not British, they don't want it to stand out as being not British. That's my guess. Look at this. Pork chops. There's sausages. Pork chops, look. So, hand trimmed from butchers. From trusted farms. Trusted, but not trusted enough to have Farm Assurance on it. Chicken. The chicken, that's all Farm Assured. That's good to see. So, generally the meat is Farm Assured, but I'm spotting bits and pieces in between. Let's have a look. This is chicken now. Now this is a spatchcock chicken. There's no sign of Farm Assurance on there. How would you know what that is? Now again, this could be because it's processed, but those fresh chickens here, these have got to be Farm Assured. They've got a British logo on them. Yeah, look, red tractor there. Even the turkey drumsticks got a Farm Assurance on it. So it is good to see a very wide-ranging. Let's have a look at a duck. That's got to be Farm Assured, isn't it? Yeah, Farm Assured. So there you go. So right, we're going to go round and have a look. Let's just order some ham here. Honey roasted, British. So no sign of any British pork. No sign of any Farm Assurance on there. Dry roasted. Is there a British logo? Oh, there's red tractor on there. Let's have a look at that one. Red tractor on there. So why has that one got it? And this one, honey roasted ham, British pork, no farm assurance. That's a strange one, isn't it? Right, we're going to have a look at the cheese section of the dairy, and then I'm going to disappear from here. Where is the dairy? There it is, as I knew it would be. Right, we'll just check the cheese out. All the milk should be farm assured, so I'm not surprised with that. We just look at the cheese, and then I'm heading out before I get booted out. Where's the cheese? I'm not in the cheese section. Right, cheese section. British milk. Is that farm assured? No sign of farm assurance on there. That's odd. Thought that would be on there. No farm assurance on that. Cheese, no farm. It says British and Irish milk. Maybe that's because it's a blend. Surely that's got to be farm assured. Cathedral City. What's that say? Certified standards. Red tractor just doesn't show up. Oh, flipping madness song. I hope I don't get done for copyright on here. What's this one? I like this one. Pilgrim's Choice. Now, where's the farm assurance on that? Can't see it there. So it's in British milk, but there's no sign of a farm assurance logo on it. I might be missing it. Wonder why that is then. So this is interesting. I did expect to see a farm assurance logo on the cheese, and I found it on the Cathedral City, but I haven't found it on the. Let's pick up White Farm. Can't see it on there either. I don't know why that is. So there's a question mark on the cheese. I'm not sure what the rules are there. Let me just have a look on the fruit and veg. Not very scientific research here, just assuming that there'd be farm assurance on certain vegetables and stuff. Oh look, well there ain't going to be any flipping farm assurance on that. It's from Poland, isn't it? Where are these all from? It's probably the wrong thing. Oh, Kent, look, there we go. Look at this. Farm assured from Kent. So we got it on there. And these are British, but they've got no farm assurance. How can that be? So these from Yorkshire, they've got a British flag, but no farm assurance. We've got these from Kent that are farm assured. That's just a random pickup. Now, so there you go. It kind of is a little bit, seems to be a bit random with the placing. Let's have a look. Leeks, British. Not sure. Not seeing any more farm assurance logos on any of the veg, which is sort of a bit strange. Look, very much got the Union Jack on there, but no sign of a farm assurance logo. So I'm not sure what to make of that really. Surely this got to be farming. Look at the size of the Union Jack on there. No sign of a farm assurance logo. Same with this, look. Union Jack on there. Brussels sprouts. Oh, there is. Oh, look. So, red tractor on the sprouts. So, of course, it depends where they're grown. I don't know where those are Morocco, so no chance. So, what do you reckon? Last chance. Let's have a look at the potatoes. Do you think they're going to be farm assured? What do you reckon? So, British round potatoes. No sign of any farm assurance on there at all. British, what are these? These are British. Well, hang on, these are probably finest. They got silver wrapper on them. Yeah, they're the finest. You'd expect the finest to be farm assured, wouldn't you? They got the British flag on them, big British flag. No sign of any farm assurance. Right. Okay. Oh, there's some carrots here I've just spotted. They have got farm assurance on. let's have a look at the carrots then. Look, so we've got farm assurance on the British standard carrots. What other carrots have they got? They've got organic carrots. No sign of, I've just turned that back, it's just fallen apart. No sign of a farm assurance on the organic, which is weird. British celiac. Where's the farm assurance on that? Hang on, British parsnips. Let's have a look here. Oh, they're farm assured. Look. Well, I never. And look, these Whopper carrots, they're farm assured as well. Right. I just stopped on this section here with the chicken, because this is a sort of common easy pickup, isn't it? But no farm assurance on here. And then I think I saw it somewhere. Thai chicken. So although the British farmer has to produce chicken to a standard, the Thai chicken is coming in. We do not know what that standard is, do we? So a lot of roast chicken here, and it's not easy to see on there that is from Thailand. If you look, where is it? It's interesting because let me just put that down there, right? The only bit I can see that tells me that's Thai is prepared with 10 grams of Thai raw chicken breast per 100 grams. And where else does it say that's from Thailand? Can you see that anywhere? As far as I can see, nowhere on there that says that's Thai. There's no British sign on it. But if you pick that up, you would never think that's from Thailand, would you? You just think that's chicken. So it kind of just shows that you can get sort of a bit confused with all this labelling. I'm just trying to find some British chicken, but I don't think there's any cooked British chicken here. There's certainly nothing with any logo on it. What's this one? Mini chicken fillets. British and EU chicken, so they're not going to have, because that's a mix, they're not going to have the mark on it. There's nothing with, I can see it with farm assurance on it. Wow. Interesting. Right, I'm gonna finish walking on round here, and then we'll have a chat at the end. I think I'll just do a summing up in the car because I am in Tesco's. Right, let's go shopping. Chocolate time. Hey, I'm back in the car. Got my chocolate, got a bit of Galaxy. Probably noshing on those in a minute. Right, so my very unscientific study there, that was quite interesting actually, even if it was kind of a bit of a whistle-stop tour, because I didn't have time to kind of do a proper survey, if you like. If you kind of look round, it was pretty, as you saw in the video, there was a pretty good covering of farm assurance produce there, but it did have quite a lot of inconsistency in some places. I mean, so the fruit and veg seemed to be very random. It wasn't, you know, 1 minute there was British produce with a red tractor logo on it, farm assured. Next to it, other fruit and veg that just had a Union Jack on it, which kind of, I think, doesn't really help. It kind of confuses you because the red tractor is a kind of Union Jack almost symbol as well. Going through and looking at the chicken, the roast chicken, there didn't seem to be any British chicken in there at all. Really hard to differentiate that because it was really hard to see. So presumably, I don't know what happens there. Do they buy a lot of cooked chicken in already pre-cooked from Thailand? It's a long way to come. You're talking about food miles. That's ridiculous. It's the other side of the world. Going with the bacon, the bacon and the mince. I kind of got the impression, really. This is a criticism, I think, of the logo. The logo on the packaging is very small. Farm Insurance logo. It's either very small or sometimes it's on the back. On the back's no good to anyone, really, is it? Because you probably, when you're picking up bacon or something, you want to pick up and go. And the same with on the front. It needs to be big because, and I reckon that's part of the reason it's small. I reckon they don't want you to necessarily spot the difference quickly because, as I saw on that bacon, the unsmoked I think it was unsmoked 10 rashers. The one that had farm assurance on it and the one that didn't, the packaging was almost identical apart from the farm assurance logo. Not easy to, if you're busy picking up, not particularly easy to distinguish between those two. There is a farm assurance logo there, British flag there. Very small though, aren't they? And next to it actually, look at this. 10 unsmoked baked back bacon rashers, 10 unsmoked. That's the foreign one with no farm assurance on it. That's the right next to each other. You're not going to be able to, if you're busy picking up, you're going to grab that. You're not going to necessarily notice the difference. So realistically, if they're just trying to sell it to you and you don't want to think, hang on a minute, that's not British, it's in their interest to have, they don't want you to think like that, do they? Because they don't want you to not buy it. So I don't think they want the logo to be big. And the interesting thing is the same with the Irish mints and the British mints. The packaging, all identical really. So as I know when I go and shop buy mints myself, generally speaking, you go in there and you buy, you're looking for your 5% or your 15% or your 10% fat mints. You probably aren't worried about the rest. If it's all got the same sort of coordinated logo, you tend to think it's all going to be British. And it probably is quite often when you get home, you're only going to realise then, if you're looking. The thing about things like bacon as well, is that generally if it says on the back of origin, it's usually in very small print, as I saw with the chicken. So there's a kind of mixed message there, isn't it? I think this is the problem that a lot of us farmers feel, is that if supermarkets are really passionate about having us being farm assured, you kind of need to put your money where your mouth is and say, right, we want it all farm assured to the same standard. And I have no indication of that being the case with those other manufacturers or producers. How do I know what the assurance regime is in Thailand or Ireland or Denmark or something? Have they got the same regs? And will they be pushed in the same way to do maybe this greening initiative? Certainly the trouble is, as a dairy farmer or a farmer here, as you might be well aware, the government have got rid of getting rid of the subsidies, and they'll be all gone by 2028. We're not competing on a level playing field with the imported stuff, because Europe will still be getting their subsidies, and they might not be pushed on the same regs as us. I don't know. Be interesting if Tesco's would put up a big sign saying these are the standards of each different country, what would you choose? But they're not going to do that, are they? Anyway, so that was an unscientific study. It was based on the Tesco's near me. It wasn't based on Tesco's for any particular reason. I haven't got any axe to grind with any particular supermarket. All I know, as long as they sell Galaxy minstrels, that's all right with me. So every now and then I go off farm and do something a bit weird. That was a bit of a weird one, but topical. Right, crack on. Keep supporting British farmers if you can. Buy roast chicken from England. Don't buy that pre-roast Thai stuff. All right, cheers.